Well, Chit Chat Kit Kats. Oh my goodness. Somebody was saying I should get a, cover the couch. Trust me, I checked first, and I do have a cover coming, but I realized it's not going to fit this couch. I looked everywhere, and the arms on this are real wide, so they're like 12 inches. No covers to fit it. They're like 7 or 8 inches. They're not going to fit this. So, we are going to put it out when the other couch gets here. I'm going to put it out online for free. Whoever wants to come and get it, okay? They can have a free couch. So, donate it to somebody that needs it here. Anyway, so I should just show you a few of the other art pieces that I have here. And that's my take, on, what's the famous picture? Oh, Starry, Starry Night, that type thing, Vincent van Gogh. He did his in the blues. I did mine in pinks. I wanted it lighter. So that was my take. Of course, you've seen the angel. Here's one now, this piece, it's the acrylic. So the way to make this, that's a piece I've done. All my little ukuleles. So I did them in all different colors and different things. So part of this is, in this case, it's paintings that were done. And then after I did the painting, then I photographed it and just digitized some things, used some digitalization with it. And then I mounted it. I had it printed on, metallic paper, a special paper. And then I mounted it on the acrylic. And yes, I can run the machine and do the acrylics myself. It's a big, long process to do these. It's a big, long process. I either do painting or I do photography, and some of it is photography and painting, like this one. Here we have, now I put up a thing about Freddie Flamingo. And Freddie Flamingo, I've got a thing up there, but I'll just give you the real quick. Freddie Flamingo is a little odd. He's got short legs, a big head for his body. So he was very, self-conscious, but now he's out traveling everywhere. So here's Freddie Flamingo in Chinatown in San Francisco. So I did the photography of Chinatown and then did the painting of Freddie Flamingo. And there he is visiting Chinatown. So this is a combination of photography and also painting that I put together, and then again did the photography of it once I put it together and mounted it. This is an acrylic piece. Okay, so Freddie Flamingo in Chinatown. Let's see. And then this one is just kind of a bizarre piece. It's a photo of a flower. And then this, I forget how I did to make this, but anyway, it's another acrylic. So I have, most of my pieces are actually in Florida. Now I just put up a video, and I'm going to have Ronald send me some of my artwork that I have. I have some more that are more Asian things. you know, so I'm going to have him send me those pieces, a few pieces. I have a lot of artwork over in Florida. And then these two pieces, these long pieces here, again, photography. These were leaves that I photographed on a sidewalk. I laid them out, photographed it. Again, it's on metallic paper, and then it's been mounted. Okay, now this is not with acrylic. This is just that acrylic, that metallic paper, and then we mounted it on this board, kind of a board substance. But the other one, the rose, is a photograph of a perfect rose that I had been given, and it was so beautiful that I decided to take the photograph of it. So yeah, I have a ton of artwork. Yeah. But anyway, that's where that's at. So when I'm done with everything here, I'm going to show you the whole house. I did put other art things up. I put the one Buddha over here, and then I have some of the tankas that I brought back from India when I lived there. And then I have other artwork that I put up. I just bought a big Kuan Yin, another big Kuan Yin that's going in the other room over here. So yeah, changing it. But you'll see. I'll show you the whole thing when I'm done. So if you're interested in decorating as well, I do have a few videos up where I decorated somebody's place in a British, kind of a British type of a look. It was for a man, okay? And it's very calming, very serene. And I've done two other places. I did Ronald's place. I'm looking back, can't find the video. His place is done in all Chinese, okay? His place is done in Chinese. And then I did Sachi's place where she lived a different place, and it was kind of a French, type of a French look. And all of these were done on a really shoestring budget, okay? They were all done on very minimal budget. So yeah, it wasn't like I had a big, like going to a regular decorator and having a big budget of thousands of dollars. No. These were really done on shoestrings. But I think they turned out really, really, they were happy with it. Let's put it that way. Okay? But, yeah, I've done that. And then I did for Ronald, he was selling jewelry in Germany. And I did a wardrobe for him. Because he just, I wish I could find those pictures. I did his wardrobe, and then I did a working wardrobe for Sachi as well. So I've done wardrobes, I've done decorating, I do the artwork myself. I learned how to run the big machine to do the acrylics. It's a big process to do the acrylics, okay? Big process. You have to run this big machine, and you have to put this glue on one piece, and then you have to put the print, and then you have to run it again and put more of the glue on it, and then you put the acrylic on it, and you got to do the edges, seam the edges. It's a huge thing. And you can't stop the machine once it's going, or it'll make a big line across it. And again, you have to run it correctly or you'll get bubbles. I mean, it's a big process, and the machine heats up. It's 225 degrees, if I remember right, that you run that at. But it's a very complicated process to do the acrylic work and stuff. They're lovely. Okay, they're really lovely, and I love doing the metallic paper with it because it just makes those colors just, pop. But it is a big, huge process. It's not like just painting the picture and then you're done. No, you paint it, you photograph it, then you have to print it, and then you have to run it. It's a big process to do those acrylics. But I think they're fun because I can really bump up the colors. I can do my painting, then I put it in and I can run it through a program and really bump those colors like crazy if I want to. So, that was fun to do. Now, I'm not the best artist. I'm not really a good artist. I enjoy it, okay? I do enjoy it. I don't really consider myself a real big artist, though. But I do enjoy it, So, anyway, that's where that's at. We're taking a little break because Ronald's out here. He's going to stay a week so that we can get everything done. A lot of work already, but there's still a ton more to do. So we're going to take a little break. I'm going to go in and make my cold salad thing that I have, my cucumber and cheese and tomato salad with the olive oil. Maybe a little bit of the, that one vinegar that's really good with it. Sometimes I put that on, and sometimes I just do the olive oil with a little salt, or sometimes with a little bit of, sometimes I'll do it with a squeeze of lemon and some olive oil. But, that works really well. But I think when it's done, it's going to be good. I really like, since I changed the pictures in there and I put the ones up of my daughter. My daughter's Eurasian. She's got my cheeks. She's got her daddy's nose. She's Eurasian. And I really like those photographs. We did those in Washington. There was a kind of a Japanese garden up there, so we went up there and I did that photography. So I do also like doing the photography. But all of these things I'm self-taught with all of it. I don't really call myself a photographer, or I don't really call myself an artist. I play at it, I dabble at it. A decorator, I dabble at it. I've never had a big budget. Now, I've gone into some places where they had big decorators in there. When I was helping Ronald with the business doing the acrylics, I went into some of these mansions, and I was thinking, what god-awful things. It wasn't livable. Nothing there was comfortable. It wasn't livable. It didn't feel inviting. It was just, and they paid a lot of money, a lot of money to get their place done up, decorated. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, all my decorating, all the things I got were like secondhand shops and that kind of stuff. Very, very minimal budget. Very minimal. Okay. Doing this now, again, minimal budget. I think the most expensive thing I got is maybe the guanyin. But most of the things I got are, not expensive. Even the couch, I think the couch is like $200 or $300 for the couch. Okay, it's not an expensive couch where you spend, it was very reasonable. And then the plants that I have that are not real, I got them like 70% off. They're having closeout sales. So that's, when I'm doing my decorating and stuff, I'll go buy secondhand. I'll just really go through antique malls and stuff like that, secondhand stores. I'm not out going through expensive furniture stores and things like that and buy, no. I don't have that kind of a budget. So most of the things that I have, again, I get at secondhand stores, and if I find a really good sale, I'll get it. But very low budget. Very, very low budget. Even my cars. I don't have brand new cars. Both of my cars are 2012s. My Camry I just sold was a 2012. Okay? So I'm not out spending like $30,000, $40,000 for a vehicle and things. All of my stuff is very minimal. Okay? The couch I got is minimal. But I think it's going to look great in here. It's smaller than this. This is too big. I don't need this big of a couch. For me, it's like nobody else is ever over here. It's just me. Ronald comes over and he's, got his hotel where he's at, and he'll come over for a few hours and help around here, and then he goes, hangs out at his hotel. So So at the moment we're taking a break. I'm going to put these pictures, store them over there in case I want to change things around a little bit. But like I said, I really do like doing artwork and art type of projects, but by no means do I call myself an artist. No. I would have loved to be a decorator. I really do enjoy putting places together for people and changing the energy, what I'm doing now. I really do enjoy that. I think that would be a great job to have, but like I said, I'm all self-taught. I haven't had decorating classes or, any of those things. I go by the energy. I go by the feel of it. That's how I put things together. Just by the energy of it. So that's the way I work. So anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. I'm going to go make my salad thing, and I'm having my sparkling water. I'm finding I can drink sparkling water. I cannot drink just regular water. For some reason, I just get really nauseated if I try to drink it, but I'm fine with the sparkling water. I don't have a problem. So I can do the sparkling water plain. you know. I'm finding that I'm okay with that. So that's weird. Yeah. And before anybody says something, yes, I know they're not even. I did that on purpose. Okay? I did that on purpose. I wanted them to put up, but I don't want them even. I wanted them to have a little bit more of a modern look. So that's why it's the way that is. It's done on purpose. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. Anyway, I've still got more artwork that you haven't seen. More stuff is. And I think I'm getting the bug to maybe start painting again. We'll see. We'll see. I go through spurts, you know. For a while I'll feel creative and want to have an outlet and do something. And then I take a break from it again for a while. But it looks like, you know, I'm kind of getting ready to go through another spurt. But, you know, all of these things I just do for myself. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. And so what are you up to today? I'm getting ready to tackle the kitchen next. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to get rid of in there, I'm telling you. Oh, mercy. You just feel like you need one of those, you know, one of those machines to come here and just scoop everything up. Take it out. Scoop it up, take it out. Now, I still do have some of the Native American things that are up on the top of the shelf and up on the top shelves in my bedroom, and that's okay. I can have the Native American influence up there, kind of looking down on it. But yeah, the rest of it, I've changed it all. And yeah, I'm really feeling like it's a really good change. It's time. The more things I get rid of, the lighter it feels. Okay, so I've got still tons and tons of things to get rid of. I'm going to continue to work on that. Yeah, I just need a big shovel to shovel it out. Oh my goodness.